Very strange place. And the Democrats are just flailing about. They're really panicking on so many levels. I mean, you've got Chuck Schumer with his unhinged comments about Supreme Court Justices Gorsuch and Kavanaugh this week. You've got just crazy talk from crazy radical Democrats. Rashida Tlaib. I'm going to be very careful in my commentary about her remarks. Listen to Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib this week and what she said about abortion and sex. Cut 3 from Graby.
You know, in the legislature, in the Michigan legislature for 6 years, used to say to people, yo, you know what? You're so freaking obsessed with what I decide to do with my body. Maybe you shouldn't even want to have sex with me or with you or with any
women. Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley wanted to weigh in on Chuck Schumer's attacks on Gorsuch and Kavanaugh, which are pretty jarring when you really just try to be somewhat neutral. To have a U.S. senator threatening a pair of Supreme Court justices, you just never we don't see things like this. I mean, everybody wants to talk about how bad Trump is. President Trump has never threatened Supreme Court justices. Listen to New York's Chuck Schumer, which has gotten him in a whole lot of hot water. Listen, if you're a Chuck Schumer fan, don't worry. He's not backing down. In fact, he's doubling down. He's defending these remarks. Here's cut 1. This is at an abortion rally where Senator Schumer said some pretty remarkable things about Supreme Court Justices Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh.
I want to tell you, Gorsuch, I want to tell you, Kavanaugh, you have released the whirlwind, and you will pay the price. You won't know what hit you if you go forward with these awful decisions.
You won't know what hit you. Did a U.S. senator actually say that to a pair of Supreme Court justices? What a despicable attack. It was so bad that in a stunning rebuke, the Chief Justice, John Roberts, wrote a stinging refutation saying that this is terrible, that this should have never been done, that this is awful. Got to find the wording here, guys. Did you send me the Roberts rebuke? Oh, here it is. I've got it. A highly unusual rebuke, calling Chuck Schumer's remarks irresponsible and dangerous. Here was Chief Justice Roberts' statement, a remarkable written statement, the likes of which we've never seen. He wrote, "This morning, Senator Schumer spoke at a rally in front of the Supreme Court while a case was being argued inside. Senator Schumer referred to 2 members of the court by name and said he wanted to tell them that you have released the whirlwind and you will pay the price. You will not know what hit you if you go forward with these awful decisions." Roberts said, "Justices know that criticism comes with the territory, but threatening statements of this sort from the highest levels of government are not only inappropriate, they're dangerous. All members of the court will continue to do their job without fear or favor from whatever quarter." Now, Schumer spokesman Justin Goodwin and even Senator Schumer himself are denying any kind of a threat, saying that Schumer was just talking about legislative price to be paid. He was talking to Republican lawmakers when he said a price would be paid, meaning they would lose elections. He didn't say that he literally said that's a lie. Play it again. Cut number 1. He's directly threatening Gorsuch and Kavanaugh, saying you will pay a heavy price, not Republican lawmakers. I mean, this guy lies and he doesn't even remember what he said. Cut 1.
I want to tell you, Gorsuch, I want to tell you, Kavanaugh, you have released the whirlwind, and you will pay the price. You won't know what hit you if you go forward with these awful decisions.
The man's a nut. This guy's a kook. These Democrats are losing their flippin' minds. They are so upset. They don't know what they know. They're stuck with a couple of nearly 80-year-old men. You know, the party of diversity. You know, a couple of white guys that are going to be in their 80s to try to challenge Donald Trump. They're in trouble. They saw what happened Super Tuesday. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that happened that wasn't even really covered. Do you know how much closer we're getting to regaining control of the House of Representatives? There's some great victories for Republicans. There were some Tuesday primary wins that are putting the Republicans closer to reclaiming majority in the House of Representatives. They know it. They're fighting. Elizabeth Warren's team is apparently fighting with one another. I mean, can you imagine if Trump had threatened the lives of, I don't know, Ruth Bader Ginsburg or Sotomayor or any of the libs on the court? Oh my gosh, they'd impeach him all over again. So why does Chuck Schumer get away with it? How does Chuck Schumer get away with it? Well, because he's a liberal Democrat and there is no accountability. 1-800-655-MIKE, 17 before the hour here in the ReliefFactor.com studios. I'm so glad you're here.